everyone. Hope you are all doing well. Happy New Year to you. Is it still okay to say Happy New Year? I think so. I think we're still in that zone that we can say it. We're still safe to say Happy New Year. There's always that wonder, isn't it? At what point do you just stop saying it? So I haven't seen most of you since Christmas and the New Year. So Happy New Year. Hope you all had a lovely Christmas. Hope you had a nice, restful, peaceful Christmas. I know that you guys have a lot more sunshine than we do here in Ireland and are basking in glorious weather. And yeah, slightly different here in Dublin, I can tell you that. It is cold. It is super, super cold and dreary. So yeah, it's we would love a bit of sunshine. So send it over. Post me over some sunshine. So really, really delighted to be back here with you guys. And I hope that you are ready for action, that you are ready for a year of change, a year of really pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, a year on achieving your goals, which is what it's all about. And as I'm saying all the time to you guys, everyone's goals are different. Everybody's goals are different. Everybody's reasons for being in forever are different. So I'm very, very excited to be here to help you guys and yeah, to help you achieve what matters most to you. So what's important to you. So, oh wow, look at this one. I love this. Absolutely love this picture. Of course, New Year. And New Year, new you, and all that jazz. Isn't that right? New year, new goals. And the funny thing is, a lot of people use New Year as a reason, I suppose. They use New Year as that setting stone where you draw the line, you jump over it, and it's mentally, isn't it? It's mentally a thing where it's kind of, okay, what are my goals this year? So everybody is familiar with New Year goals and with New Year goal setting and what it is you want to achieve. Whether, when you speak to most people about what's your New Year's goals, the number one thing a lot of people say is, well, I want to get fit. I want to get healthy. I want to change my eating habits. I want to, eat cleaner, drink less alcohol, take more steps, give up smoking, all these different things. And the New Year's resolution, the New Year time seems to be the acceptable time that a lot of people do it in a group mentality. Okay. Which is why our C9 Fit 15 programs do so, so well this time of year because so many people are in that mentality that, okay, last year's gone. I've overeaten at Christmas. I have, maybe drank a little bit too much alcohol. I feel sluggish. I feel tired. And I want to change all of that because it's New Year. Okay. A lot of the time, people that are into goal setting, manifesting, anything like that, use it as a time of reflection. So the new year is definitely a time of reflection, of mindfulness, and of thinking about the goals that you might have. So, people that maybe aren't self-employed or that are completely alien to goal setting or to the power of attraction and the power of what we think about, we bring about might not think in the same way that we do. So, as a group of entrepreneurs, as a group of goal setters, and of people that like to achieve things, what we need to be thinking is beyond, getting fit and losing a few pounds. Obviously, that is all important, but what we need to do is to think about our business and think about the goals and our dream life and what it is that we want to achieve this year. What I would say to you is don't think about what you know you can achieve. Don't think about what you really, really, know how you can do it. As I say all the time, when the why is strong enough, when the why is clear, the how will happen. Okay. You don't need to see the whole staircase. You just need to take the first step. That's all you need to do. Take the first step. So don't think about the full staircase. Don't think about how I'm going to actually achieve it. A lot of the time when we look at a goal and we think, how are we going to do that? But if you're excited and you're just have this burning desire inside you, then the how becomes possible because the why power. So your why power, and I want you to write that down, your why power needs to be stronger than your excuses. Your why power needs to get you out of bed, focused, and really, really, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm not quite sure how, but I'm going to learn the skills. I'm going to implement. I'm going to take action. I'm going to track my results and I'm going to do the do and to be consistent. And when your why power gives you all of that, then the how automatically happens. Okay. So remember that your why power needs to be strong because when your motivation goes, it's your why power that's going to keep you focused for sure. And I want you to visualize your best future. So visualize your best future. Visualize what is your perfect day. Have you ever done that exercise? Have you ever sat down and written out your perfect day? What does it consist of? What does your perfect day consist of? Who do you spend your time with? Where do you wake up? What do you do? You need to visualize your best future. What you want to achieve for you, for your family, for your friends, all this kind of thing. Okay. So visualize your best future. This is a really, really hard exercise. And a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of people struggle with visualizing their best future because we are conditioned. We are conditioned to the life, a lot of the time, the life that we're living now, we're conditioned to. You know, we go to school, we go to university, we get a job, we're told what we earn, we're told what we're worth, we're told how many days holidays a year we can take. Society has put us in a box. And what we need to do is to break out of that box. So to break out of that box and to really, really dig deep and think about what is it I want to do in my life? What is it I want to achieve? Whether it be financially, whether it might be emotionally, whether it might be, it might be personal development wise. Maybe it might that you want to travel the world. Maybe it might be that you want to be able to privately educate your children and help them through college, university. Maybe that you want to help charities, do lots and lots of charity works, that you want to help people other than people that you currently know. Or maybe you just are sick and tired of what you're doing and of your current life and you want change. Maybe you love your life. Maybe you love absolutely everything in your life and you wouldn't change a thing. But maybe you want more time. Do you want more time with people that you love? So you need to really, really dig deep and visualize your best future. What do you want 2024 to look like? What do you want it to look like? How do you want to feel this time next year? Where do you want to be? What emotions are you going to be feeling running through your veins in, next year, next January, when you're sitting here and you're thinking to yourself, wow, look what I have achieved in the year. Look what I have done. Look what I have done in the last 12 months. Look at the impact I've made on my life and on the life of other people. Maybe it's helping customers. How many people can you help with our phenomenal products? If you're going to team build, how many people are you going to be able to help? One of the best things about our business, about our model, is that we can help people change their lives. I have helped thousands upon thousands of people bring an income into their home, change their circumstances, help them with personal development, take the weight of debt off their shoulder. To be able to help people in so many ways like this is a wonderful way to live your life. And I would tell you that you get such joy. You get such joy helping other people. So maybe it's that. So have a think to yourself what it is that you want, how you're going to feel this time next year. Write it down. If you have a pen and paper there, write it down. It is important to write down your goals. It is so, so, so important to write down your goals. Okay. When you write down your goals, you are committing to yourself. You are committing to the universe. You are putting it out there that this is what you want to happen. And when you write stuff down and you're constantly talking about it and it's constantly, it's a done deal. And I want you to write that down as well. It's a done deal. You think about it, you talk about it like it's already happened. So I've got some really, really big goals this year, and I'm literally talking about it like it's already happening. that the wheels are in motion, that everything that I want to achieve, everything I want to achieve for myself personally, for my family, for my team, it's a done deal. And when you have that mindset, the universe can do nothing else than to play ball and deliver it to you. It's a done deal and you get to work. You cannot, my friends, you cannot sit at home and think to yourself, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to achieve that. This is where we're going. This is what we're doing. This is whatever. And you just sit there waiting for the world to deliver it to you. Unfortunately, that's where a lot of people go wrong when it comes to goal setting and achieving their goals at any time. Okay? At any time. So you have to remember consistency and action wins every time. Consistency and action. Okay, so you have to be consistent. Consistency will never, ever. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that will beat consistency in this business. It is so, so, so important. Okay. When we talk about new year and we talk about, new goals and what do we want to achieve this year, what I want to remind you is that you don't need a new year to set new goals. Our marketing plan and what you have your hands on is so fluid, and it's a constantly changing, evolving process that is led by you and what you're doing. So if you decide, in a week's time that your goals are different, change your goals. All you're doing is changing the goalposts. That's all you're doing. Okay, that's all you're doing. Remember, we are not striving for perfection. And I think a lot of the time, people quit and people give themselves a really hard time because they feel that they can't do this business, or that they're just not cut out for it, or that it's too difficult. I just can't do it. Everybody can do this business. But what you need to do is find the flow that suits you and your life. And don't compare yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. And comparison is what is going to really knock you time and time and time again. What you need to do is stop and say to yourself, okay, and I know we've discussed this before, but let me remind you. If you only have 20 minutes a day, then that's all that you have. Don't beat yourself up. Do the 20 minutes a day and do it consistently every day. If you have an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening, brilliant. If that's all you have, then be delighted with that. Get to work and be consistent with it every single day. If you are not working and the kids are gone to school and you say to yourself, okay, I can actually give this maybe 3 or 4 hours a day, super. You are going to move faster than somebody giving it 20 minutes a day. But the long haul, the longevity of this business is that realistically, you'll both get to your destination. Some will get quicker than others. But my big, big thing would be do it properly. Build the blocks. Do it steady. Slow and steady wins the race every single time. It took me 18 months to get to manager. So it took me a year and a half from when I joined to get to manager. I was most definitely a pack horse. I wasn't a race horse. I learned what I needed to do. I did my 4CCs every single month from month one. The 4CCs was a non-negotiable. Going to my trainings was a non-negotiable. And I shared the business opportunity from very, very early on. So I brought people into this business from very, very early on. But I built good, steady foundations for my business. And that's what you need to do. Remember, as I said, we're not striving for perfection. So what we are doing is to try and be as consistent as we can, which will end up giving you the results you want. Yeah. If you can be 80% on track, 80% on track, that's all. 80% on track 100% of the time. So none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. You're going to have days where you don't touch your business. And instead of giving yourself then a 2-week pity party saying this business doesn't work because you've missed 1 or 2 days, no. You need to draw the line, jump over it and say, okay, this is it. I'm back. I have that, guys. We all have that. I'm not a machine that just has nothing else in her life and just goes. I'm not. I've got three kids, I've got three dogs, I've got a husband, I have, lots of friends, I have family, I have an elderly mother, I have so many different things going on in my life. There's days where I really don't get to touch my business in the way that I know I need to. But I don't give myself a hard time. I get up the next day and I say, okay, today will be a better day. I will be more focused. I will track what I'm doing. This is why the tracker is absolutely key to keeping us on track. Because if we don't really know what we're doing, because the problem with Forever is that we think about it all the time, don't we? Can anyone resonate with any of this? Let me know in the chat bar, guys. You're probably sitting there going, oh my goodness. Oh, so let me know in the chat bar, can you resonate with any of this? I do appreciate it's your nighttime and you're going to be kind of, probably a little bit sleepy at this stage in the day. It's morning time for me. So yeah, I'm energetic. I'm awake. I'm full of energy for the day ahead. So let me know in the chat bar, can this resonate with you in any way? Can you relate? Or have you had any light bulb moments? So let me know if you've had any light bulb moments so far. Okay, so hi Millie. Oh, great to see you. So I think, Millie, I think you sponsored somebody. As far as I remember, you sponsored somebody over Christmas time, was it? Or just before Christmas? Um, so congratulations on your new team member. That is fantastic. Congratulations. Your sister. Brilliant, brilliant. And where does your sister live, Millie? Let me know. Is she in Australia or is she somewhere different? Fantastic. Okay, it's not too late. Still daylight in Sydney. Oh, I am jealous. I am jealous. It's dark here at 4 p.m. every day. It's dark now. But we've passed the shortest day of the year, so I'm really hoping in the next few weeks we start to see a little bit more sunlight. But I'm going to be seeing a lot more sunlight because I am coming over to you guys next month in Australia, which I'm really, really pumped about. I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to join you guys. Not 100% sure yet how long I'm going to be there, but I will definitely be there on the Thursday the 22nd, and you have no idea. You actually have no idea the treat that's in store for you guys. We have, of course, our CEO, Greg Maughan, who is the son of Rex Maughan, the founder of our company. And then we have our president, Aidan O'Hare. And Aidan has never been to Australia. So he's actually never been. And he's going to be there with us in the office on Thursday. So afternoon, evening time. And I can't even begin to describe how amazing it is to sit and listen to these guys do a training with us. So you're going to love them, love them, love them. And I really, really hope that I see you guys there. And then to add some extra value, for those of you that are traveling over, I'm going to be hosting a training on the Friday as well. So either come to one or if you can, come to both. But if you can only come to one, obviously come to the evening with the executives because it's going to be incredible, incredible. So let me know if you're going to be there. I really, really hope to see you guys because this event will change your business. End of story. There is no doubt in my mind I'm nearly 18 years, 18 years next month with Forever. Actually, that weekend, 18 years that weekend with Forever. And a lot of my key learning moments and the moments that I really, really and truly resonate with me in my brain as core memories in helping build my business were times where I was at trainings with Aidan O'Hare. So definitely, definitely he is just incredible. So I really hope so. Oh, I hope so too, Millie. I'll be there. Oh, Smomo, brilliant, 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 great. Okay, so your sister's in Poland. Well done, Millie. That is fantastic. So the beauty of an international business. Beauty of an international business. Like who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want that? I might come. Oh, I hope so. I hope so, Louisa. Definitely, definitely hope so. I do know and I do appreciate that it is a distance coming from Perth or coming from anywhere in Australia, and there's a cost involved, and we do absolutely appreciate that. But we very much appreciate your time and effort and to coming. But I do feel if there's any way that you can manage it, and that this will be just, it will blow your mind, blow your mind. And normally these guys, we only have access to them really at global rallies and at, big company events. So to have them in Australia is just, it's just wow. I can't even describe the difference that it's going to make to your business. Okay, so link your vision to written goals. So when we look at goal setting and we look at how we actually set goals, we have personal goals, family goals, and business goals. It's a really, really easy way to break it down. When we have big goals and we talk about the future and we talk about what it is we want to achieve in 2024, okay, so we look at this, you might say to yourself, okay, I really want to be an Eagle manager. Okay, realistically, let's be honest, between now and April, it will probably be a bit of a stretch for you because it will be, okay, because you have to go to manager and then go to Eagle. But what you can do is say, I want to be a manager. I want to go manager by May, or I want to go manager by June, or set a date, May or June, or however long. Okay, I want to be manager by that date. And then I'm going to build the foundations for Eagle manager. If you can be manager by May, yeah, so if you can be manager by May, and then from May, the qualifying period for Eagle manager starts in May. So you then build from May the whole way around till the end of April, and then you're an Eagle manager. So if that's your goal, it can be like, that is so achievable to every single person on this call. And it's what I really, really, really want to see for you guys, because you are then manager status. Manager opens up Pandora's box. Does anyone want to be a manager? Let me know in the chat bar who would like to be a manager. And the beauty of being a manager, it's literally like opening up Pandora's box. You can qualify for everything at that point. And then being an Eagle manager, of course, you get international free travel. So who would like to travel for free? Who would like to travel for free? Let me know in the chat bar on Eagle Manager incentive, which is just blow your mind. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Eagle, I find, is a better trip than even Global. Eagle is just the creme de la creme. Eagle is what it's all about. So we will cover more of that next month. I'll cover more of that at the training day, how to actually achieve that. However, when you have these big goals, okay, you have these long-term big goals, this is what I want to achieve. It can seem very mundane every day building your business. It can seem very, very slow. It can seem very, will I ever get there? Like, what is it I'm doing? What am I achieving? This is why it's important to have short-term goals. Small little goals that you set yourself as well, because when you hit those small goals on the way to achieving your bigger goals, it's just yeah, I can't even describe. When you hit the smaller goals, it gives you so much motivation. It gives you so much encouragement. It gives you so much excitement. And this excitement feeds into the bigger goals. And all a big goal is lots and lots and lots of little goals put together. That's literally all it is. Yeah. Hit the small goal, hit the small goal, hit the small goal, hit the small goal. Bang, you've hit your bigger goal. You concentrate on your smaller goal while keeping your bigger goal in the background burning all the time. And you know that by hitting them smaller goals, that you're going to hit that bigger goal. Okay? It's very, very important to always have, smaller goals. So here for personal, we have $100 a week. So maybe that might be a goal of yours. For myself, it was, horse riding for Sarah. So when the kids might want to go horse riding lessons, it might be something small. So I used to absolutely love, I would be, working my retail business all week. And at the end of the week, I'd say to the kids, okay, do you want to go to the cinema? Do you want to go to the movies? So maybe we'll have a movie night and a dinner night. Where we go to the movies, we go out for dinner afterwards. And, that could be 100, 150 euro, 200 euro, depending on where we go and what we do. And I would always, always, always say to the kids, this is from forever, guys. This is the money that mummy's earned all week working my business. And when they see that, when the kids see that and you get your family involved, and when they see what you're achieving, and the treats that they're getting and the new runners they're wearing, and the weekend away or the overnight in a hotel, or smaller goals, that their football lessons are paid for, or they're able to do an extra activity in school because you have extra money, or whatever it is, that it's not just a given that you say to them, I have to work really hard for this. This is a goal of mine, is to earn enough money to help you do X, Y, and Z. Yeah. The kids become invested. The kids actually become invested and the kids get really, really excited. And they're thinking to themselves, okay, you know, if mummy or daddy, whoever, if mummy is going to be mummy's working her business because we want to do X, Y, and Z, and then we achieve it. You know, that's the way it works. That is absolutely the way it works with a family when you're looking at goals. And then long term, what you want to achieve, whether it be retire from your day job, work forever around your family, a holiday home by the beach, you know, 100K a year, 200K a year, whatever it is your goal is, that's the bigger goal. So we've got short term and we have long term, and we have both. And then what you need to do is match your goals to the marketing plan. So you need to look at your goals. You need to sit down, look at your goals, chat with your mentor, drop me a message as well, or whoever, or contact somebody and say, look, you know, these are my goals. This is what I want to achieve. Whereabouts in the marketing plan do I really need to be? And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to lie, it's manager. Unless you only want maybe $200-300 a month, get yourself a supervisor. You'll achieve that in retail. Yeah, you'll achieve that in retail, no problem. But if you want more, you need to link your goals to the marketing plan, and you need to know in your head where it is you want to be, where it is you need to be. And you have to link that to your head. So, and I don't mean link it to your head, link it to the marketing plan, and to have in your head what it is that you want, to have in your head what it is that you need to then do to achieve what you want. So if you know what you need to do and you break it down into bite-sized chunks, it's normally what I would say to people, okay, well, you start by mastering 4Ks credits. Yeah, don't put it off till next month. Don't say, oh, well, you know, I got 3.2 this month. I'll do better next month. No, you do it this month. You have a goal. Your goal is manager. Your goal is earning 2,000 a month. Your goal is international travel. Then wait until next month won't do. You need to say to yourself, okay, I'm going to master the basics this month. I'm going to do my 4Ks credits this month. Yeah. Guys, you can do 4Ks credits in a day if you put your mind to it. If you push yourself out of the comfort zone and you do enough activity, oh my Lord, you can do so much in a month. So much. I had a huge goal last month. I had to push really, really hard at the end of the year, 4Ks credits, for Global Rally, to be Global Rally qualified. Yeah, so I had to push really, really hard at the end of the year, and the amount of CCs that I had to do and that I had to generate, to be perfectly honest, you know, a lot of people said to me, oh, Niamh, that's going to be really, really hard. How are you going to do that? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to do it. When no is not an option, and, you know, not doing it is not an option because I wanted to qualify. Yeah. When your why power is stronger than your excuses, then the how becomes evident. Yeah. And we came up with a plan. We focused on C9 and 515 and then some DXs. We actually had a special on the DXs at the end of the year, but it was the C9 and 515 for us. And we have so many customers on the C9 and 515 at the minute, which is a really, really good case credit value, isn't it? Yeah. So I did it. I did Global Rally and I'm off to India. I'm off to India in April for Global Rally. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm telling you this not to impress you, but to impress upon you and to make you realize that no matter how long you're in the business, we have goals, we have to push for them. It's not a given. Every new year, and it's always something that terrifies me, it still gives me butterflies when I look on the 1st of January and I go into my app and the CCs are zero. Because at the start of January every year, the slate is wiped clean for all of us. The slate is wiped clean, and I'm like, oh, I have to do it again. Yeah, but I love it. I love it. And I've never missed an international trip And hopefully I never will, because I absolutely love the trips. I love them. I get so much excitement from them. I get so much value from them, being around like-minded people, getting to travel the world, getting to see places that I've never been or I could never imagine myself going to on my own. So seeing these places and being around forever people and being around our executives like Aidan and all the different people that inspire me all the time. Yeah. So I'm hoping to inspire you and to make you realize that if I can do it, that you can do it too. Okay. Everybody can do it. Oh, Millie, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Oh, we will send videos. Absolutely. I will be sending lots of videos, lots and lots and lots of videos. Okay. So where do you need to be? Write it in the chat bar. Let me know where you need to be on the marketing plan. Okay. I want everybody on the call now to write in that chat bar. Where do you need to be? Where do you know that you need to be? Or do you know? Yeah, because if you don't know where you're going, that is literally like getting into the car and just randomly driving around. Just randomly driving around. You don't know where you're going. You put nothing into Google or into your sat nav. You've absolutely no idea where it is you need to go or what it is you need to do. So, where are you going to go? You're going to go nowhere. Okay. So, in forever, it's the same. Okay, so Momo, supervisor for now. Brilliant, brilliant. Well, that is great. You know, this business is built on supervisor. If you can get to supervisor, then you can get to manager. If you can get to supervisor and then you reach supervisor, and then all you do is help other people do supervisor. Okay, first step up, supervisor. Brilliant, Millie. Supervisor, supervisor, supervisor. Okay, so make a plan. Make a plan for supervisor. What is your plan? You know, if you're starting from scratch and you don't really have much of a team, maybe your plan could be 4 case credits this month, mastering 4 case credits. Then maybe in February, you could aim for 10 CCs or 8 CCs for you and your team. So Millie, you have sponsored your sister. So her case credits, her global case credits can count towards your 25 CCs. So if you need 25 CCs over 2 consecutive months, if you looked at February, March, or you looked, I don't know what your sister has been doing. So she might aim for 4 CCs this month. So it might be January, February. Yeah, where you both do 4 CCs this month. That's your 8 CCs done. If you have 8 CCs this month, then you have to build the remainder next month. But again, it's the CCs from you and your team. So if you can sponsor one more person, Millie, you bring one more person in this month, then you're heading into February with 3 people, you and 2 other people. Oh, wow. Well done, you. Amazing. So Millie did over 8.5 CCs last month. Wow, incredible. And Millie, was that with you and your team? Or was that personal? Was that you selling? Or was that with you and your team? Adriana, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. Okay, I don't have much of a team yet. Okay, okay, okay. So if you did 8.5 CCs last month, you know, you could really push this month and do it, or build again, do another aim for like the same again this month, maybe 10 CCs. You know, I did the purchases for others and myself. Awesome. Awesome. Brilliant. Well, that is really, really good, Millie. Congratulations. That's fantastic. So you just need to build on that, build on that. But supervisor, you can do supervisor on retail. Supervisor is something that if you have a lot of retail, that you can do on retail. You absolutely can. However, if your sister moves a little bit, so if she starts doing case credits a little bit as well, and then maybe really, really focus on finding one more person this month or 2 more people for your business, and then it's much, much easier. Okay, the more people that you have, the easier it is. So where do you need to be? Okay, so you know where you need to be. So that's great. Okay, so take daily action. So let's get back to the tracker and let's have a look at daily action, income producing activities. So Millie, I have no doubt in my mind that looking at your 8.5 CCs last month is a direct result for you focusing on your business. So you've been on all the trainings, you've been on all the business presentations, you've been really, really focusing. My sessions that I do on a Monday, you've been on them. You've been really, really applying yourself since the Sydney event. And I've no doubt in my mind that that will have an impact on your business. So, tracking, use the tracker. Okay. So use the tracker. So you're going to track your social media activity. Yeah. You're going to track your contacting people. So you're reaching out about the business, how many people you have on the presentations. You're going to track and make sure that you're on your different trainings and stuff. So the income producing activity tracker is very, very important. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. And I say it all the time, consistency is key. I want you to remember this saying. We are in the business of making friends. That's what we're in the business of doing. We're in the business of making friends, of connecting with people, building friendships with people, becoming that person that other people like, know, and trust. Not everyone is going to join your business. Not everyone is going to be interested in forever. Not everyone is going to buy product off you. But that's okay. You might talk to somebody for years before they buy a thing off you, and you just build a friendship. But hey, it's not that bad, is it? It's not that bad an idea to be building lots of different friends in different circles. And you do it genuinely. You actually genuinely build friends and build friendships. And then whatever might come from it might come from it. Like I was actually telling James, I met a girl yesterday, talking to James about it last night. I met a girl yesterday. I do believe we connected probably 5 or 6 years ago on Facebook. She has asked me many questions over the years about product, about propolis cream, about the C9, about the drinking gel. She would ask me different questions on different products and had never bought off me, but would like my posts and reach out and ask me different questions. I contacted her a few times, asked her about the business. It was no for now. That's fine. But we kind of just kept this thing bouncing backwards and forwards. And then she mailed me after Christmas and she asked me about the C9 and then she asked me about the DX4 as well. And then I met her yesterday. She bought both. So she bought both off me yesterday. I met her. It was the first time physically meeting her. We stood there outside a coffee shop. We stood and we chatted for about half an hour. We talked about life, we talked about the kids, we talked about the programs. And I brought up about the business. I said, "What is it you work at?" And she told me, and I said, "Oh, very good. You must be very busy." She's an aesthetic nurse, so she works doing Botox and fillers and all that kind of stuff in an aesthetic clinic. And yeah, she has done the C9 before, so she knew the product. But I asked her about the business and she said, "I've thought about it before, but I don't really know whether I'd have time." So then I reassured her that she would. I explained a little bit about how our business works. A little bit, you buy at wholesale, you sell at retail. We have a really, really good link that you can send. I explained how our online shop worked. I eased her worries. So I found out from her what objections she had, and I hope I eased her objections a little bit because last night I mailed her then and I said, "Lovely to meet you today." And she said, "You too, Neve. I'm really excited to start the program. And I've been thinking ever since about the business. I'm really giving it consideration." But that is something that has taken years. And she might not join now, but she might join next year or the year after or the year after because I'm still going to be in forever. And people that have longevity, and the longer you stick this out, you will see people that you're even talking to now coming through the cycle, not joining now. Remember, it's no for now. That's okay. No for now is fine, but you'll still be doing it in 6 months or a year or in 2 years or in 3 years' time, that they might come back to you. They might finally buy that C9. They might finally start drinking aloe vera. They might develop a skin condition and they need propolis cream. They might need a new skincare and they think of you because you're marketing so well on your stories that it's constantly in your mind. Yeah. So you need to think of all of these different things, right? And think to yourself, okay, I'm in the business of making friends. I'm in the business of doing my social media. I'm going to share these products with people. I'm going to share this business with people. And when the, excuse me, when the timing is right, they will come around. When the timing is right for them, they will join my business. When the timing is right for them, they will contact me about product. But I'm just going to keep doing the do, and I'm just going to keep being the lighthouse, standing out there on my own, doing what I need to do, shining bright. Does that make sense? And you will be an inspiration to people, and they will watch you, and they when the timing is right for them. But at the end of the day, you will make such beautiful friends. I have made just I've friends everywhere. I know people, when we say friends, I've acquaintances everywhere. And I know people that work in every aspect of life. And if I put a post on Facebook now asking for help, needing something, I know I would have a million people comment, Niamh, what can I do to help? Yeah, because I help people all the time. So think to yourself, you're in the business of making friends. And how bad is that? Not at all. Okay, so would you pay you? Would you pay you? That is the question. Now, 1 second. I'm just going to have to put you on mute. I've actually someone at the door. 1 second, guys. Now I'm back. Apologies about that. The joys of working from home. The joys of working from home, guys. James is here anyway. And I just have a customer, believe it or not, a customer calling here, and I could just see his van pulling in to pick up a C9. Yeah, and now you're gonna have my dogs going bananas. Going bananas. But anyway, this is the joys of working from home. So apologies about that. I just had to ring James because I'm sitting at the front of the house and I can see what's happening and who's coming in. So yeah, apologies about that. But anyway, another C9 going out the door. Yeah. So these products are just so sought after at the moment. It's unbelievable. So sought after. Okay. So would you pay you? And this is a question that I think it's a really, really good question to ask yourself all the time is would you pay you? Yeah. So if you were being employed by Forever, if Forever were employing you right now, I'm going to pay you for your activity. Would you pay you? It's a really, really, oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I can hear James out there saying, shh, shh. I'm so sorry. They are the best little guard dogs ever. My goodness, I would never, nobody would ever run away with me. Nobody would ever get far because my dogs make such a noise when anyone comes into the house. Okay, so would you pay you? It is such a good question. Would you pay you? Would you look at your activity? Look at what you're doing every week. Look at what you do on a daily basis. Quite often we look at our case credits at the end of the week, don't we? We look at our case credits at the end of the month, for instance. So you might say, okay, so Millie, you had a great month last month, 8.5 cc's. You must be looking at your business and saying, yes, this is fantastic. Would I pay you? Yes, I would. You've done the activity, you've done your sales, you've made money. Absolutely. Would I pay you? Yes, absolutely. Then you might look at another month that you've done and you might say, actually, I've only really done about 2 cc's, or I've only just put in an order for my personal use. And you might say to yourself, I really wouldn't pay me for the activity I've done. I wouldn't pay me for the activity that I have done. No, just wouldn't do it. No, absolutely not. Wouldn't pay me. Yeah. So you need to be very, very honest with yourself. Would you pay you? And I think when we look in the mirror and when we honestly look in the mirror and we say to ourselves, yeah, okay, really? As I say, give yourself a checkup from the neck up and honestly say to yourself, would I pay me? Not really. No, I wouldn't really. Or yes, I would because my activity, I'm doing lots of activity. Even if you're not seeing the sales yet, even if you're not seeing people join your business yet, none of that matters. Would you pay you for your activity? Because I can promise you, if you're doing the activity, the results will come. Okay, I can promise you that. So would you pay you? And I want you to write that question down. Okay, and I want you to ask. I want you to write that question down, and I want you to ask yourself that regularly. Okay, I want you to ask yourself that regularly. Okay, so I don't have the tracker. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. I will email you the tracker, guys. That is not a problem. Okay, so let's make 2024 your best year. I just wanted today, this evening, for you guys to be a little bit about, reflection and reflecting on, the amazing kind of strives that you guys have made since I've even been involved. So even since I've been involved, and I'm sure you made great progress before that, but even before I became involved in the later part of 2023 with Forever, in Australia, I can see huge, huge positive changes in your activity, in what you're doing, in your results, in your mindset. Yeah, I feel, and let me know if you feel it too, if you feel that you've really made bigger changes in what you're doing. So, I wanted this session to be a little bit for you about reflection and looking at the positive things that are happening in your business. And then, of course, goal setting. So, to sit down and make the goals, and for you to sit down, and maybe you haven't thought too much about it yet. And that's okay as well. So maybe you haven't really thought too much about 2024 and what you want to achieve. Maybe you're kind of just getting into it. And, this training might be something that you're like, okay, absolutely, I can do this. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to achieve. So maybe this is the catalyst that's going to make you sit down and make your goals and decide where you're going when you get in the car. Okay. What is it that you're going to do? What is the vehicle? You have your vehicle, sorry, you have your vehicle. Where is it that you're going? And how is it that you're going to get there? Yeah, so let's make 2024 your best year. Okay, your best year yet in your business, in your life, that you come away at the end of this year feeling accomplished and feeling strong and feeling focused, and use this year as a building block then for all the years ahead. Okay, because if you're in this for the long haul, longevity gives you credibility. The longer you're doing this, the better and better and better your business will get. And you will feel stronger and you will feel more capable and more confident and happier. And guys, just remember, whenever you're having a day where you don't feel you can do this, just think about me. And I had absolutely no idea. I had no business experience. I had no experience in business. I had no experience in sales. I was an introvert by nature. I really had to learn everything and push myself out of my comfort zone from the get-go. But I plugged myself into the blueprint. I plugged myself into Forever. I plugged myself into everything that was on offer for me. And I changed for the better. I became more confident. I became more capable. My belief in myself just became so much bigger and better. And I learned my trade. Yeah. I firmly believe that people aren't born, none of us are born knowing how to do network marketing. It is a trade. It is like learning something in university. We have to learn. It's like going to university. Yeah. And I believe getting to manager level is like going through your university program. And when you get to manager level and indeed ego manager level, you graduate and you say, okay, now I feel that I relatively know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? That you are just learning. So you learn as you go. So don't give yourself a hard time. And remember that we're all in this together and we're all here to help and support and to guide. And we've got a very, very exciting year ahead. Okay, a very, very exciting year ahead. And there's going to be lots of different positive things and things happening, and lots of trainings and lots of guest speakers, and yeah, lots of recognition for you guys. So I'm really, really excited for the year ahead, guys. And I hope you are too. And I hope that you are ready now after this training to set some exciting goals for you and your family. And remember, everyone is different. Don't compare yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. And it's good to be inspired by people. And that's the difference. It's okay to be inspired by people and by watching other people's journeys, but don't compare yourself because everyone is so different and everyone has their own different life and different things going on. So it's your forever journey is as unique as your DNA. Everybody's is different. No two people's are the same. So relax, ease yourself into it now, and let's go. And I'm really, really excited to see you guys get to supervisor level and manager level and everything else that you want. But if your goal is supervisor, then I'm really, really excited to see you hit that level of supervisor and to help recognize you again. Okay. So pumping you up, Millie. Yes, I'm the queen of pumping you up. I can encourage you all day long. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love seeing people achieve. And I love being a little tiny piece of your journey and knowing that I've made a difference in your life. So I'm really, really excited for that. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. And thank you very, very much for joining me this evening. And I will talk to you all very soon. Remember, we have our business presentation next Tuesday. It's actually my birthday next Tuesday, and I'm going to be on a business presentation with you guys. So the biggest birthday present you can give me is by getting lots and lots of guests on that call. Okay, so let's have a full call. Get your guests on, and yeah. So I will see you next week. Thanks a million, guys. Talk to you soon. Have a great week.